Yeah, you're giving away your power when you want somebody to do something that you think will make you happy if they do it. I'm not going to say you have to, that's wrong. I believe we have to condition ourselves to be happy regardless. Whether a patient says yes, so you'll do it in here, right? I guarantee I've not been in, but I guarantee the phone will ring. Jenna books a 10 plan or you book out at 10, it's like, yes, we booked out a 10 planner session, high five, let's have a bottle of wine, blah, blah, blah. You've just set yourself up for a fall, congratulations. Because the minute the next person rings who you couldn't, it's equally of low despair. So you either up here and you're on cloud 9, or you're down here and it's like -10. Well, we need to learn to be good either way. No matter, it don't make any difference to me. I said it in the book, right? When I talk about, if people like my work, if you like this today, good for you. Don't make any difference to me, at all, not one bit. I couldn't give a flying F-U-C-K if you love it or you don't love it, in terms of how I feel. I care at the point of, I hope, for your sake, that it impacts you. See the difference? I'm completely detached from it.
You're secure with yourself.
100%. Well, no, I'm a work in progress, but I'm 100% in this situation. In this situation, I'm a work in progress. We all are. If I'm 95 and I'm sat here, I'm still a work in progress, because that's my values, remember. I'm a work in progress. But what I have adapted is that mindset, and that it's not even a mindset, it's literally a switch that flicks when you truly understand it, that I don't need you to like me. Because why do you think, when we all look at it, right, why do I need my partner to do what I need her to do? Or why do I need my boyfriend to do what I need him to do? Because I'm frightened if he doesn't, it's the first sign that he might leave me. So what I'll do is I'll nag and nag and nag even more for him to do this thing that he doesn't want to do, but I want him to do, just in case he might leave me. And the reality is, the more that I act and behave that way, the more that I'm actually going to drive him away, and the more that the reality is going to come true. And the more that the reality seems to come true, the more that I act and behave like a complete prat, that actually drives him away more and more and more. And worse, we actually stay together for 10 fucking years throughout all of this shit. That's the nature of how most people behave. I'm fearful of losing something. I'm fearful that I can't survive on my own, right? And it all goes back to a survival instinct. That I need, or I think that I need you, or something to happen in order for me to survive. And I don't. I don't need you to say yes. I don't need you to, I love Natalie to the end of the world and back. But the reality is, if she left, we'd both be all right. I'm not saying I want it to happen, but when I say I'd be all right, what I mean by that is, I'd go to bed tonight and I'd still be alive. I'd still breathe. I'd still be okay. I'd still get up tomorrow. I could still walk, and I could still continue conversations with other people and potentially start a new life. What happens in the instances where we get so fearful, we get paralyzed, and we give our energy away, is we forget that. This doesn't make any difference whatsoever. Because you're fearful that if you're not liked, it says something bad about you, that people might not accept you, and if people don't accept you, you're isolated. If you're isolated, you're vulnerable. If you're vulnerable, you're likely to die. All goes back really, really deep. Really, really deep to, again, if you study it, and you should, I'd encourage you to a tribal upbringing that we were obviously evolved from, that we had to stay in a pack to survive, because if we didn't and we left the pack, we'd be eaten by a lion. So we were literally conditioned to stay together, be in a pack, don't shout too loud, don't raise your head too high, don't be on your own, don't be isolated. If you're on your own, you're more likely to die. Therefore, more people are trying to get with people, keep them, trying to be liked. If I'm not liked, I'm not loved. If I'm not loved, I'm not going to survive. So we'll actually start to do things to get stuff that we don't need. It's totally fucked up. And you see it in business. You're going to be all right, whether that phone works, whether that conversion takes place or it doesn't, whether they fucking convert for a discovery visit or they don't. It's their fucking issue, not yours. Now, there are things that you can do to increase the likelihood that they'll stay, but it certainly ain't your issue. Following? That's the mindset. That's how you've got to take it. It's not that we don't want to improve, and we're not saying we can't do anything here, but it's not your issue. It's theirs. They just couldn't see it. Then the question in here is, How can we improve so that they are more likely to be able to see it the next time? See it? That doesn't mean that that's your fault. It means that they couldn't see it. It also means there are things that we might be able to do to help them see it better. That's power. That's in control. That's living at the cause level of life. Your reaction to my doing will not change me one bit in terms of how I feel. It will, though, if I'm addicted to learning and growing, cause me to want to reflect on it and wonder what I might be able to do differently. But even should I do it and achieve it, it does not make me a better father. It does not make me a better brother, son, friend, uncle, nothing. I'm already that. Whatever you think of me is already what I am. And converting a few fucking discovery visits, getting a few extra patients on the schedule, running a multi-million-pound business don't make any fucking difference in the eyes of my kids, brother, sister, friends, nothing. Absolutely jack shit is the reality of it, and nor should it. And yet you'll see many business owners who think that it does.
Thanks for watching this video, and if you found it helpful, and if you now find yourself thinking, I wonder what else this person can help me with, head over to paulgough.com/books, where you can find my best-selling books, which will show you how to add more profit to your practice. Or send an email to paul@paulgough.com to ask about how we can help you accelerate the growth and profitability of your clinic. And by the way, if you know anybody who would find this helpful, please share this video out. Thanks so much.